It's the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup on Sports 360 AZ. We cover Arizona high school football recruiting year-round, even after the state championship games. That's Jason Jewell. I'm Jared Cohen. Just a little bit of recruiting news to get to, then we'll kind of recap the season, Jace, starting with a flip to a new commitment for a Hamilton offensive lineman.
Yeah, so Tyler Stevens, the big offensive guard, committed to Northern Arizona. On our last show, we talked about it. Well, he got an offer from San Jose State, and the Spartans had been recruiting him pretty heavily up until then, but he got that offer. He decommits from NAU, quickly commits to San Jose State, but then a little wrench in the whole thing. San Jose State, their staff was let go, but in talking to Tyler, he said the athletic director said they're going to honor all their commitments. So as of right now, he's still firmly committed to San Jose State.
So congrats to Tyler, another offensive lineman who I think we could peg as the most recruited player over the course of this season. Jack's Acer adds yet another offer.
Yeah, it's scholarship offer number 19, which is absolutely ridiculous for a kid that just had a handful of offers in the spring, but his development, it merits all the attention he's gotten. The new offer is from Northwestern, and over the last couple days, it's been busy over at Saguaro High School with multiple schools coming in and trying to get Acer. He's 6'5", he's 260 pounds, and his film is fantastic.
A couple JUCO commitments, or offers, I should say, Jason. 3 guys that were former Arizona high school players went the JUCO route and now getting some pretty significant offers.
Well, I want to start off and just say that the Arizona junior college system is very, very talented. Every team in the Valley and outside of the Valley is going to have multiple kids that go Division I, and it's a very good route for kids that don't have Division I offers out of high school. But one of those kids is going to be we're talking about is Amir Luckett. He's a big offensive lineman that was out of Shadow Ridge High School, no offers, signs with Scottsdale Community College, and now he has 3 Division I offers. The most recent coming from Southern Miss. Another kid, a Chaparral corner, Shaq Taylor. He signs with South Dakota State, plays there as a true freshman for one of their playoff teams. Figured out that wasn't for him. Transfers to Mesa Community College and was most recently offered by Middle Tennessee and by UNLV. And then the last guy, Sean Paul Brophy, another Chaparral player, quarterback. He just committed to Incarnate Word, which is an FCS program in Texas. He's actually redshirting this year at Glendale Community College, and he'll have 3 more years to play at Incarnate Word.
Jason, this is a very busy time of year, not just for the high school players, but also you mentioned the JUCO players. College seasons are coming to an end for some. Some have some time off before bowl games. What can we expect? How do things unfold this time of year?
So this is actually one of the deepest classes that we've had probably in the last 10 years in Arizona. Almost 90 players have FBS or FCS offers, but there's still about 10 or 20 kids that I think can play at that level. So right now, Monday was the first day that college coaches could come out and come to schools and see players and see coaches, and the schools are starting to roll through. So I expect another 10 to 15 kids to end up with Division I offers, and it could be a record-setting year as far as recruiting-wise in the state of Arizona.
Let's get to our player of the week. There was a lot of big-time championship performances, Jason, but one stood out in the 5A title game.
Yeah, and it's a defensive player, Trey Bugg. The Williamsfield beat Centennial in a defensive battle 14-6, and Bugg came up huge. He had a fumble recovery, then a return for a score, and then when Centennial was driving late in the second half, he comes up with an interception in the end zone. Great play by a great player.
And Williamsfield, it's only fitting that a defensive player gets the player of the week because their defensive performance was nothing short of spectacular. Congrats to Williamsfield in 5A. Congrats to Chandler, 6A, Saguaro, 4A, 3A American Leadership Academy. We think this could be the start of something special over there. 2A Thatcher, 1A Baghdad. Those are your 2016 state championships trophy winners for this season. That's Jason Jewell. I'm Jared Cohen. It's the Rock and Refuel Recruiting Roundup.